Okay. Hi guys. So please, my baby will be joining us today. Have tried as much as possible to see if how I can engage him, but it doesn't look very possible. So please just bear with us. I'm sure you don't mind his appearance, okay? And he loves you as well. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time of coming on the channel, I would say thank you for stopping by. Thank you so much. And I have been expecting you. What are you waiting for? Click the subscribe button and like button, share with your friends and family, and also what do I want to say? Share with your friends and family, and you know, just spread the love so that the community can grow. Okay, I've been waiting for you, and if you're a returning subscriber, oh my goodness, thank you for coming back. Thank you so much. I was shooting a video earlier today, and I was saying that I did not change my ring because I don't always like to have this one. I know you did not notice that, but yeah, I had to have it. I'm always particular about my rings. Anybody who is close enough to me would know that I'm just always particular. So I have different rings for different occasion, and this one is work ring. Okay, and in case you don't know, I'm a nurse, and that's a more reason why I have a different ring for work, because I'm not meant to use any ring that would have an infection or hurt my patients. Okay, no, you can't play with the microphone. Okay, so today I'm talking about um coming to the UK, especially Japa, like we would say in Nigeria. So if you want to like migrate to the UK, especially, or to, I would say maybe most developed countries, because I think it applies. And I would say this is the video for you. Okay, if you want to come to the UK and you are thinking, okay, what should I expect? What are the things that probably might be like a different thing, or maybe you don't even have any expectation at all, I would say you should expect. Okay, but this is the right video for you to watch. So let's get right into it. So I would say, first and foremost, just know that where you are coming to is different from where you're coming from. Okay, and definitely, aside the weather, the currency, the people, a lot of things that you should expect as well, the culture is one of them. Okay, the culture, the way things are done is quite different from especially Nigeria, I would say, because I've only lived in Nigeria for most of my years, so I can only speak of Nigeria. So it's quite different, and I'm sure probably for other countries, Africa, or wherever people are coming from, things are quite different here from where you're coming. The first thing I would like to talk about is the word please and thank you. Please don't let it be far from you. Thank you. If you don't get it, forget about it. Okay, so please and thank you. If you want somebody to do something for you, or even if probably you are in the store, you want the store assistant to get you something or to describe a place for you. Can I know where the jacket is displayed? Can I know where the makeup is? Can I know can I know this place, please? And when they say it, thank you. There's my friend and I were walking around the city center today, and there is a particular woman that if you don't say thank you, I feel like she will not give you what you want to buy from her. She is like that, and I was saying it to her, and she said somebody had actually told her. So that's just to tell you that they are very particular about please and thank you. Okay, so there was a time I was entering the bus as well, and then the bus driver was saying I'd paid for the ticket, and then I think he wanted to, okay, no, I had not paid, I just entered, and then I was saying I'm going to this particular place. I was going with my friend as well, and then he said I should say please, and I'm like, I didn't even hear, because I just come to the UK and it was a bit difficult to like get your accent at that moment. So he was saying I should say please, and I'm like, what's going on, And eventually I said, when I eventually got that was what he wanted, I said, okay, I think I was going to Newcastle. I said, Newcastle, please. So yeah, it's their culture. Okay, I know, yes, it sounds very weird and all, but please, thank you. All right, so that's what I would say. Another thing is, yeah, respect is in another form. It is not brother that we are used to at home. It is not auntie, sister Buki, or sister. So when they don't call you sister, you think they've disrespected you. No. Here it is different. Your first name is your first name. You can work with somebody that has the age of your mom and you're calling the person by their name. That doesn't mean you are disrespecting them. You are simply calling their name. Okay. So when you see people call you by your first name, it is not disrespect. Okay. And expect to be called by your first name. Okay. Don't expect that they will call you brother, or they will call you sister, or they call you auntie or uncle or chief. No. I even learned that here, doctors that have like multiple specialties, they address them as Mr. They are not addressed as doctors when they have multiple specialties. So that's to tell you that you are looking for somebody that will call you doctor, or that will call you, it does not apply in the UK. Yes, you can probably, yeah, it's okay to add your titles, don't get me wrong, but don't expect it in every conversation, because don't let me talk. So another thing I want to talk about is the word love, darling, yeah, something like that. When they use the word, oh, thank you, love, or thank you, darling, or thank you, flower, don't feel so special. No, it's okay. You are not, extraordinarily beautiful. It is just a word or a way they compliment people. Okay, so it is not because you are extra beautiful or because there's just something so special about you. No, it is just a way everybody's complimented. So you can see people refer to you as darling, or oh, thank you, beautiful, thank you, flower, oh, thank you, love. Love is not even something you use only with your, I think the intention matters a lot too, the mind behind it. Because now, even at work, I will talk to a resident that be a patient that would say, good morning, love, good morning, darling. It is a normal vocabulary. So don't feel extra special when it is used for you. Okay. And don't be offended when somebody uses it for you. Okay. And of course, there are boundaries. Definitely. There's a way you can address people. There's a way, you, what do I have lost my track of thought, but there is a way people address you, that that this one is not just love as a compliment. This person is going aboard, and you can easily cut it, and know your boundaries. That's just what I'm trying to say. Okay, let me check if this thing is recording. I feel like Nigerians have this attitude a lot of converting. Like, probably they walk into the store and then you hear them saying, maybe they see like a tea bag that probably they put £2 on, and then you see them talking about, my wife with 2,000 naira. They've converted in their mind, like, my wife 2,000 naira tea, things like that. My dear, it only makes sense that you don't earn in naira. You don't have to convert. If you don't want to buy it, it's okay, just move on. It just gets on my nerves sometimes when you see people do that. Or probably they see something that maybe they just want to spoil themselves, and maybe they see ice cream of maybe like £1 or something. They're like, my 1,000 naira, I will use 1,000 naira to drink ice cream or to buy ice cream. Who does that? My dear, you don't have any naira. Like, you don't have to. And you don't have to buy it anyways, you get. But I'm only saying that you don't have to convert, your earnings or your spendings into naira for you to know the value, or for you to know if you want to buy it or not. Or probably somebody talks beside you and then I think I've just learned to just not talk in public, about things like that, because people just look at you like, so you spend that amount of something on this, wow. I'm like, you don't have to. Anyway, I've also got just 2 more points to say. And one of them is, I'm sure you've seen that the camera has been adjusted somehow. Yeah, a call came in and I had to attend to it. So I wanted to say, like, English food that you will get in almost every restaurant around you is not does not have enough pepper as much as you would expect. Amala joint is not like easily accessible the way it is back home. Okay. Thirdly, African food is a bit expensive. I'm just talking around food generally now. So is either you start getting used to the English food, or you're ready to like pay extra for the food that at least your taste bud is related to. And honestly, I don't blame anybody. It's not even a blame game. I would just advise that, try to get your taste bud acquainted with the English meals. And also once in a while you can like buy from African restaurants around, which is a bit on the high side. And thirdly, cook. Okay, even the African food stuff, the foodstuffs that you can eat, they are a bit expensive. For instance, getting chicken in a British supermarket is cheaper than getting the African chicken that we want to taste. Okay, getting a goat meat, even in African store, if you really want to get like Nigerian goat meat that you taste the goat meat, is expensive more than just the lamb or steak or beef that they sell. So just be willing to pay that extra, okay, for the Nigerian taste. So the best way to save money and to enjoy yourself is like, okay, start getting acquainted with the food, the English food, while you also like sometimes buy all this African food once in a while. Okay, so I would advise that. All right, I want to talk about is timing. Here, the time is the time. 2 o'clock is 2 o'clock. No 2:01, no 2:02. Okay, if you are there 2:01, you are late. Okay, and sometimes it will cost you money if you are late, or it will cost you your time. For instance, if you don't have a car and you need to use the bus, if the due time for the bus is 2 o'clock, 98% of the time, by the time you are getting there 2 o'clock, the bus is gone. Okay, except probably there's been a delay somewhere, and that is when you can probably have that grace of an extra time. So timing is very key here. There is no African time. I'm sure Africans, we are used to the program is 2 o'clock. I will not be the first person to get there. Let me stay and chill a bit. So I would advise that you don't stay and chill a bit. Okay, you have to get there on time. Okay, to meet up with whatever you want to do. And even at work, if you clock in is like when you come in and then you like use your thumbprint to sign in, because that's what most people do. They don't really sign in with paper anymore. You use your thumbprint to sign in so that it is registered electronically when exactly you entered the building. So when you do that, if you are late, it will be removed from your money at the end of the month. Okay, and of course, being a healthcare worker, 1 minute can be very costly for somebody's life. So time is very, very crucial here. With train, with just anything. Okay, most of the organizations, even as simple as food, people that probably when you order food, they will state the time that it's expected. They might be a bit late and all of that, but I'm just saying that time is very key when it comes to the UK. So those are like the few things I can really remember. And I have a lot of things I want to also talk about, but I don't want this video to be a very long one. I want to talk about tax system, and all of that. Your money will be taxed. Okay, your money will be taxed. There is no round way around it. Okay, and I think another thing I wanted to talk about is that there is no shortcut. Most times, you have to wait. You need to learn the patience to wait. There is no, I will use this. If you want like the long route, if there is an opportunity for a shortcut, it might, or it will definitely cost you. Like, I'm talking about legally now. If there is at all, it might cost you extra money, extra time or something. So no. So what I'm trying to say is that the best thing is to plan ahead and to get everything sorted. So planning is very key when it comes to the UK. You need to plan everything, okay? There is nothing like, oh, I just got married, I need to have children. Now, when you actually are not ready for it, it doesn't work. You have to plan yourself. You have to plan your finances. You have to plan your body. I feel like I need to talk about this. You need to plan yourself, plan your body, plan your mind, plan your money, so that you are not frustrated, so that there is no pressure on your spouse, on your friends, or anything. Even people that plan, they still go through that pressure. I feel like this topic especially, we need to explore it. The topic of planning, because I see a lot of Nigerians come and the planning vocabulary is not in their dictionary at all. The planning system is not even in their plan at all. They are not even ready to. They just want to. My mother-in-law is disturbing me. I need to have a baby. Are you ready for it? Do you have the money, your space, your environment? Are you ready? Are you ready to, to go through, childcare, legal requirements and everything? Are you really ready for all this? So I feel like if you need to be ready to plan your time, like I said earlier, time is key. Time is key to everything. So you plan yourself ahead of time, and time is just like oxygen. It's just a requirement for you to survive, especially here in the UK. Okay, so and I'm sure it's like that in most developed countries. And that's just a few points I have to say about planning yourself, especially if you want to have a child. Planning your body, getting your body in shape, so that you are not I know, yes, there are medical conditions, and don't get me wrong, I know, but when there is none of this, when you have a bit of control, please exercise the control. Okay, if you need to diet, if you need to be fit, if you need to probably go through some therapies, why not? So prepare your body, prepare your finances, prepare your family, and I think that's everything I really, really want to say. It's not going to be a long video, definitely. And yes, I said my baby will be joining us in this video. Yes, so obviously he's joining us. Thank you so much if you have stayed up till this moment. Drop a comment. Probably I've missed something you think people should know. Please add it. Okay, and if you also think that if you have a video suggestion, something you think I should do, I've had like my friends say I should talk about some things, and I'll plan towards it. Tonight I'm actually very, very tired. I'm not talking as tired as I feel, okay, and I thank God for that. I'm actually very tired. I should have shot that video, but if you have any video suggestion, if you have my phone number, yes, go into my WhatsApp and just drop your suggestions. You can also drop it in the comment section. Okay, and thanks so much for coming back, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Bye. Say bye. Harold, say bye. Harold. Bye.